My name is Odogu. I am 78 years old. I am a retired principal. I retired 18 years ago. My wife died 2 years after I retired. I miss my wife so much. She was and still is the best thing that happened to me. Sometimes I wonder where my 2 children got their cruel heart from. We suffered to raise our children. We saved so hard to ensure they attended the best schools. We denied ourselves of so many good things in life for their sakes, and they were grateful. After my wife died, I moved in with Chidinma, my first child, so I can find comfort. Once mourners stopped coming, Chidinma and her husband gradually started treating me like a burden. I was too ashamed to complain to anybody. One day, she informed me that she and her husband have decided that it was time for me to leave for the village. I wept through the night, true to her words. 2 days after, they took me to my house in the village without making preparation for a caregiver. I spent that night sitting alone by my wife's grave. By morning, I called Obinna, my son, to report the incident. He informed me that he was aware of Chidinma's decision, and he advised I should start learning to adjust to my new life and not expect them to babysit me. I had my first near heart attack that night. When my children got the news that I was in this hospital, they laughed and they said that I was playing prank. Their mocking made me strong, but how strong can I be at 78? So many years have passed now, and they haven't changed their attitude towards me. I have lived alone with other relatives, both young and old. I have endured being mocked, shouted at, smacked, locked up, and made a prisoner in my house. My money always stolen by my caregivers. Life has been so unfair, and so have my children. My children check on me sometimes once in a year or once in 2 years. My heart has lost all the love I have had for them. Oh, my sacrifice was worthless. Recently, my son responded to my complaint of feeling very alone with an advice for me to get married. I thanked him and wondered how at my age I could put up with that. Last week, I slumped in the market square while I was trying to climb a bike to the health center. When I woke up in a very big hospital, I was told I have been unconscious for 2 days and was moved from our community health center to the teaching hospital in the city. I wish I died. I wish I was with Nena, my wife, in heaven. Why am I still alive? I asked the nurse on duty that night. Later that night, Nurse Ujugo took to me immediately, and she found time to tell me many stories of other elders she has attended to and their own stories of abuse and despair. Some of them, she said, will refuse to go home after being discharged. Some died very bitter. I asked her why they don't report to authorities. With her face filled with pain, she told me that there is nothing the authorities can do since there is no law. She begged me to fight to be happy. She taught me a trick. She said, find a happy corner at home where you will remember some joyful things that happened in the past. It's been 3 days since I got discharged. My happy corner is my living room window where I look out every morning. I hope to meet Nurse Ojugo when I go for my checkup next week to tell her that rather than being happy, I rather long for people and the time that have long gone. In that corner, I daily fight for safe words in a world that values only youth. My children have chosen to leave me alone. Most of my former colleagues have gone to where Nina is. My students, when I was a teacher, have all forgotten teacher Odogu ever lived. My church that I serve in 5 committees at the same time does not even miss my absence. I wish I went to be with Nina that day I slumped into coma rather than be all alone here.